Some important information for you about eye injuries. Earlier this week, we told you about a little girl who's now blind in one eye after a hair clip spring shot right into her eye. Well, next, Dr. Allison Brucker will talk about what every parent should do in a case like this. Story that we told you about the other day. It was about a little girl who lost sight in one eye after a piece of a hair clip went right through her eye. Lori from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, emailed us. She says, "My son was playing outside and a piece of bark hit him in the eye, causing the same type of injury that this little girl has." It's been a long, tough battle, and hearing this little girl's story has already helped me. I cannot wait to share it with my son, showing him that he is not alone in this. Now, this story, it all started last May when the plastic clip that 9-year-old Jayla Johnson was putting into her hair broke, and a piece of the clip hit her right in the eye. As a result, she had a detached retina and her cornea was damaged. Jayla has had 5 surgeries, and she's had an oil bubble transplanted into her damaged eye to hold her retina in place. She must wear protective glasses at all times, as well as a special patch at night. Now, the hope is that by summer, Jayla will have some sight back and then could be eligible for a lens transplant. Well, joining me now is Dr. Allison Brucker to talk more about these types of injuries. And Dr. Brucker, thank you so much for coming in. What should parents do if their child suffers an injury like this?
The most important thing to know is that you should take your child immediately to see an ophthalmologist. Now, you don't want to see your pediatrician or an optometrist. You want to see an ophthalmologist. In Philadelphia, we actually are lucky. We have 2 eye hospitals, Wills Eye Hospital and the Shea Eye Institute down at Penn. So take your child there to be seen immediately. The reason is because we don't have a lot of the things in other areas of the body. If we get injured, we look for signs, and we look for redness, swelling, pain. You're not going to necessarily see that in a terrible eye injury, and so you need somebody who's qualified to look in and see that. For example, with this retinal detachment, the wallpaper peels off the back of the eye. The sooner you put that back on to where it should go, the better the prognosis is. So the sooner you see somebody who knows what they're doing and knows what's going on, the better the prognosis.
You need to get to a specialist.
That's the most important.